What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Namaste with Dr. J. Today we dive into a lower body yoga flow designed to ignite, empower the legs and core. As you move through the poses, I invite you to deeply connect with your body and the energy within. This is a safe place for self-inquiry and self-love, where every movement is a positive affirmation to your strength and potential. So grab your mat, and let's get started. Alright, let's get started at the top of our mat, coming into a standing position with our feet spread hip width apart. Keep a micro bend in your knee, engage your thighs, draw your navel back towards your spine. Let your hands fall to the side with your palms facing forward. Send the crown of your head skyward, standing tall. Breathe deeply. Next inhale, send your arms out and up. As you exhale, bend into your knees, ensuring that your knees remain over your ankles and do not drift past your toes. Send your hips down and back, keeping your chest lifted as if you're sitting in the chair, coming into chair pose. Breathe here, feeling the power in your thighs. Take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, lift everything back up, coming back into mountain pose. Inhale, find length in the spine. Send your hands up overhead. Take a gentle back bend. And as you exhale, gently fold forward, hinging at the hips, allowing your hands to fall to the mat. Allow your head to hang heavy for standing forward fold. Release any tension in your hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping a gentle bend in your knees. Bring everything up, coming back into a standing pose. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up, send it backwards, bend in the right knee, keeping the right knee stacked over the right ankle. Engage your core to protect your back. Breathe deeply into your hips, allowing your hips to sink into the lunge position. From here, you can take several hand variations. You can either send your hands up high, up above. You can roll your shoulders down and back, placing your hands on your hips. You can bring your hands in front of you for a prayer position. Or you can cactus the arms, opening the chest to the sky. I invite you to play with the arm positions today and find what works best for you. And breathe. Next inhale, bring your left foot up just a little bit. Flush out the right leg, straightening that right leg. Inhale, find length in the spine. And as you exhale, gently hinge at the hips, folding forward over the right leg. You can bring your hands to your shin, or if you have props or blocks, or you can bring your hands to the mat for a deeper stretch in the back of the right leg. Breathe deeply into the sensation. Ensure flat back rather than rounding. Let your head hang heavy and breathe. From here, if your hands are on your shins, bring them to the mat or blocks. And as you inhale, start to lift the left foot up skyward, coming into a standing split. Engage the thigh, flex the left foot. Lifting the left leg as to what feels comfortable for you today. The intention is not to see how high you can raise your leg, but to feel into the pose. As you inhale, gently start to lift the torso, send the left leg down and back, flex the left foot as if you're planting your soul on the back wall. You can either stay with your blocks, place your hands on the mat, come into Warrior 3. Your body in a T-shaped position with your back flat and neutral. You can bring your hands out in front of you, or you can airplane your arms. Either way, imagine that you're soaring. Find power and balance in your right leg. Engage your core for a little bit more stability. As you inhale, bring your left foot to meet your right foot, coming back to standing at the top of the mat. Shake your legs up, noticing if your right side feels different than your left. On your next inhale, find some stillness. Exhale deeply through the nose. And as you inhale, lift your hands overhead, create a gentle back bend. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, coming into a standing forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. And as you inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, release your hands back to the mat. As you inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to stand at the top of the mat, and breathe. Take a few moments here. As that was so much fun, we're going to do the same thing on the left side. As you inhale, lift your right foot and step it back, coming onto the ball of your right foot. Bend into your left leg, stacking your left knee over your left ankle, and breathe. On this left side, you can take different arm variations. Again, finding what works best for you today. And breathe. Imagine hugging your hips into the midline, drawing energy from the earth. Next inhale, lower your arms. Bring your right foot up just a bit, as if your feet are on train tracks. Both feet pointing forward. As you inhale, find length in your spine, and as you exhale, engage your core and gently fold forward over your left leg. Bring your hands to the mat, or your shins, or blocks if you have them. Breathe into the sensations of the left leg. Noticing if the left side feels different than the right. And breathe.
next inhale, engage your core. Place your hands on the mat. Lift your right foot skyward as what feels comfortable for you today. Engage your right thigh, flex your right foot, and breathe into the pose. And as you exhale, as you inhale, gently begin to lift your torso, lower your right leg down and back, planting your right sole on the back wall. Breathe into the left leg, find power and stability, and breathe. If you shake or fall, that's okay. Get back up, dust yourself off, and try again. And breathe. On the exhale, release your right foot down to the mat to meet your left. Release your hands to the side, coming back into a mountain pose. And breathe. Shake everything out again. Noticing how the left side feels this time. And breathe. Come back into stillness. Inhale, lift your hands back overhead. Take a gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold, releasing your hands to the mat. Let your head hang heavy. And breathe. Release any lingering tension in the hamstrings. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time, keeping a gentle bend in your knees. All right, turn to the left side, come into the long ways of your mat. Spread your feet wider than hip width apart. Point your toes outward. And on your inhale, find length in the spine. And as you exhale, send your hips down and back. Coming into a yogi squat. Place your hands to heart center. Keep your chest lifted and press your elbows into your inner knees. And breathe. This pose connects us with the earth, reminding us to stay grounded and humble. And breathe. Keep your ankles stacked underneath your knees. And on your next inhale, bring everything back up to center. And deep exhale. All right. Spread your feet a little bit wider. Inhale, find length in the spine. And as we exhale, bend the right knee, stacking the right knee over the right ankle. Straighten the left leg, flexing the left foot, coming into a side lunge. Keep the chest lifted. And breathe. And on your inhale, bring everything back up to center. Take a deep exhale, bend it into the left knee. Keeping the left knee over the left ankle and flexing your right foot. Breathe. For more support, you can place your hands on the ground. Inhale, come back up to center. Then rotate on the heels of your feet. Bring your feet facing forward. You can bring your feet in just a little bit more. Inhale, find length in the spine. Place your hands on your hips. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, gently folding forward. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold. As you exhale, release your hands to the mat. Let your head hang heavy. Keep a flat back rather than rounding. You can use blocks here to bring the ground closer to you for more support. Unclench your toes, relax the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Breathe into the sensations in the back of the legs. And breathe. Allow each exhale to guide you deeper into the fold. Take a few more deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale. On your next inhale, lift everything back up to a neutral position. Bring your feet back in the hip width apart, coming into a standing position at the top of the mat, at the side of the mat. On your next inhale, find length in the spine, standing tall. Bring your hands to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes and allow your breath to deepen. As you proceed to your workout, remember to move with the same intention and awareness, listening to your body. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope we can continue to grow, explore, inquire, and grow stronger together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Until next time, be well. Namaste.